Alright, I have to say that I am seriously pissed off. I'm tired of people going around stealing pets from people. Okay. There's a cat that lives out in the yard here. Sleeps in the garage, sometimes leaves in our flower bed. It's was my niece's cat, but she doesn't live here anymore. Moved out of town, and her aunt next door has been taking care of it. Okay, this cat has lived here for 10 years, but this guy works in a mechanic shop across the street, keeps insisting that the cat is suffering, and he's always saying that it's suffering. He doesn't like to see animals suffer. He asked me, he took it home. He took the cat home last night. He apologized for making noise. I wasn't here. I don't know. So he came over, scooped it out of flower, but took it home. Tired of seeing it suffer. Well, at least this person admitted to stealing the cat. The cat's daughter, who was a year or two younger, was stolen by a lady who used to come to the other mechanics that were there, that aren't there anymore, the Mexican ones. And she took it. Because I saw it in the house, in the window, in January or last year before now. Now at me for help on 2 occasions. They've since moved. But anyway, this guy, he takes. I'll just use the cat's name. You can't Google a cat and find its identity. You know what I mean? Pumpkin. Okay, it's like an orangish, yellowish tabby cat. Orange tabby cat. Okay, the cat has been living outside here for 10 years. She's not suffering in any way. My sister-in-law takes good care of her. She feeds her. She put her medication on her wounds when the stray cats were attacking her. Instead of stealing cats that have been spayed, what about all the stray cats that are roaming this neighborhood? They keep popping out kids that won't leave our damn property that we can't catch. He goes and he steals the cat that has lived here for 10 years, a cat that has been spayed, and leaves all the strays here. That lady last time did the same thing with the other cat. That cat was spayed too. But they lived, she asked me one time if she can have a cat. I said, not one of them two. If you want to take the white one, go right ahead. It keeps popping out kids. I don't know whose it is. She insisted later on that cat was dead. 2 weeks later, I see it. She goes and steals the cat that she's not allowed to take. This cat's belonged to my niece and nephew. But this guy across the street, he probably remember PETA. I don't know if somebody watching this, or I doubt that, I have a troll that watches my videos, and a few subscribers that don't really watch. Anyway, fine. If you want to be a member of PETA, that's fine. That's your thing. I consider them to be a cult or a hate group. Okay, but anyway, let me get off topic. That cat was not suffering in any way. And whose business is it of his to come over here and take it? To decide what animal is suffering. Hey, maybe my goats and my chickens outside are cold. Why don't you take them home too? Why don't you do it? I have a dog out back that sleeps in a doghouse in wood shavings. Okay, I only have one back there now. I had to give his sisters up because they went up fighting last year. But they did just fine out there. They have places to sleep. They have wood shavings. They sleep in leaves. They sleep in hay and grass and all that. They're just fine. Nobody's suffering. You don't go in someone's yard and just take their cat because you think it's suffering. First of all, she's not a house cat. She's not a house cat. We've tried. My sister-in-law has tried. She doesn't like being indoors. But now that this guy has catnapped her, she doesn't have a choice. The cat's 10 years old. This is the only land she's ever known. And you just go and take her away like that. That's just not right. Man, I need to trim this. The one side is like totally uneven. That's just not right, dude. I told him, he asked me about it. He's like, are you okay with that I did that? I'm like, no, that's not up to me. He's like, oh, fur cat? I'm like, yeah. This is too distracting. But anyway, I told him that. I said, it's not for me to decide. But the more and more I think about it, the more and more it pisses me off. Because there are stray cats roaming the neighborhood, popping out kittens. Okay, some of them picked off my ducklings.